give a fuck what anybody else thinks about it. Let's do this. How's it going, G-Freaks and Sci-Fi Fanatics? This is Daniel, the Sci-Fi Sentry, always keeping it raw and real, and I am back again with a new figure review video. And I know I'd mentioned that I had stopped collecting. Yes, I have, but the thing is, I just have to stay busy. The beginning of this summer 2022 has been pretty rough for me, and I just wanted to keep busy, and I really want to get to the very beautiful figures that I never got a chance to review. And I am starting with this video with the 1964 Neca series figure Godzilla from the film Mothra vs. Godzilla 1964. And just getting straight to it, of course, Neca is always great with their designs, the layouts, the wash, the paint, and this is a beautiful figure. And I'm just going to start off with the legs and the feet, and it's pretty much flush. The figure is pretty much flush. The claws from the feet are a little bit pointed up, so that's not a big problem. And the scales for the feet look great. It does have good articulation, very stiff because I haven't really been doing much with it. It's just there on display, and it's gonna be stiff, of course, and it's just been there. I haven't been doing anything with it. I haven't really been doing anything pretty much as far as content creating, except the streams. But now getting back to it, now I'm gonna move up to the belly and the design. It looks just like it does from the movie, and the suit, of course, and the arms with the articulation are good. The chest, the neck, and the mouth. And like I always do, I will add photos to get a better aspect of the figure. And I gotta say, these are some of the best designed eyes for any Godzilla figure, especially from Neca. And I'm really impressed with the eyes. It almost looks pretty much spot on from the film. And the rotation is pretty basic. Does go 360 degrees. The neck's a little tight, but you know, everything is functional. And now I want to get to the tail. And yeah, this is a pretty long tail. Not as long as the Kiryu Godzilla from Tokyo SOS. That one has a huge tail, and so does 89 Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Biollante. But this one's a pretty basic medium-sized tail, and it's still stiff like I mentioned before. And I'll get to the dorsal plates, and these are some of the best dorsal plates, especially in design. I mean, it could have been a little bit better, but I don't mind that at all. They look really, really great. Get that. And yeah, even the texture of the back, the scales, everything is spot on. I really do enjoy this figure, and I don't even know why I never made a review when I first got it. And I got it back in 2020, and I guess I was just so busy with other things. And yeah, I'm really glad I got to it, and it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites, and I'm just glad now that I was able to make a review on it. And it's a fabulous figure. I even have Mothra right here, just just to add some extra flair to the video. And of course the movie, one of my favorite movies. And yeah, I mean, it's overall a great figure. It is a great figure, and I really do enjoy it. I did retire from collecting, and it's gonna stay that way. But if I do buy any figures, they're usually more of the cheaper figures that I'm just gonna keep in box. And I am gonna start selling some other of my figures that I have that are Marvel Legends figures, just so I can make some extra money, make some room, and I'll see how that goes. But yeah, there you have it. There's the Godzilla 1964 version from the film Mothra vs. Godzilla, and yeah, it's a fantastic figure. Love the texture, love the paint, the eyes. The figures are very detailed, and who knows when Neca will actually get the licenses back. And I really do have a soft spot for this style, for this design, and for this figure. And before anything else, guys, before I finish this video, I'm also going to add an update at the end of this video, and just to let you guys know with everything that's going on, just to, because I haven't made an update in a while. So just bear with me, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. So this is Daniel, the Sci-Fi Sentry, always keeping it raw and real, and I'm out. So everyone, I'm here with my July 2022 update, and I'll just say that the majority of my friends from the Godzilla community, the NDA, and the Sci-Fi Society, they all know the situation with me, and I'm not going to go into specifics, but let's just say that I had a pretty frightening and eye-opening situation happen to me at the end of June, and it's that kind of wake-up call that really just takes a hold of you personally, mentally, emotionally, and I just have to really start taking better care of myself. And I just have a really bad habit of overdoing things. I mean, when I set my mind to something, I'm just one of those people that's so driven, so passionate, and I have to realize that I'm not young anymore. You know, I'm not a spring chicken, and I'll be 42 next month, and just doing what I love doing, especially keeping active, is something that's always helped me cope with what I go through, especially with mood disorder and ADHD, and I just don't want to fall back into a depressive state. And with this situation that happened to me, it was such a wake-up call, and I went to the hospital, was sent there in an ambulance, and that's very, very sobering, just going through all of that. And now I'm just gonna focus on my health and really start taking things much more lightly. I need to get out of this super aggressive, ambitious mindset that's really more, in my mind, being destructive instead of positive in my life. And now I'm really gonna start being more in tune with my channel, and honestly, I really just was losing sight of what really got me to the happiest parts of my adult life, which was being a content creator and connecting with a lot of the homies that I have made on social media and on YouTube as a content creator. And I was losing sight of that, and it took something like this to make me realize that, I mean, I should be content. I should be happy. You know, I was very fortunate to retire early. You know, at 40 years old, and I have everything going for me. And for some reason, I still feel empty. I still feel like there's something missing, and I'm still trying to find out what it is. But most importantly, I was losing sight and forgetting what I really enjoy doing, and this is content creating and talking about Godzilla, talking about everything that I enjoy, you know, doing the live streams with the Sci-Fi Society and the Movie Dojo Army and the people from the Godzilla community. And yeah, it took something pretty freaking frightening, you know, and just scared me straight to the point where I need to enjoy life and not. I know I have nothing to prove anymore, but I have to stop trying to prove something to myself, and I don't need to prove anything. But there's always that little voice in the back of my head that just tells me like, no, you can do more, keep going. It's very hard to turn off. Especially with me having a competitive side, and I'm just gonna try to just be more active and enjoy life and be more humble and stop being such a dick. Because sometimes I can be really just an asshole, and if it was karma, then honestly, then that sucks. But I really want to be a better individual and be a better person. And I don't want to, get to that point where I really hurt somebody's feelings, and it's just going to come back to me, tenfold, and I'm going to be wondering why, and I just really need to get out of that aggressive, ambitious mindset that was really taking over me, and plus my anger issues and the rage I have, and I need to stop, even though I really don't do it much, but I need to stop living in the past and start living for right now. And that's what I'm going to do. I mean, it took something like this, something very scary. There's very few things in this world that I'm afraid of, and I love life. Now I love life so much, and there's no way. I have so much more to do. There's so much more I want to accomplish to help my family, help my parents, my sister, and there was so much, there was so much turmoil going on in my head that I'm very good at hiding things, and it wasn't helping me. It was just I was thinking I can just just release it physically and mentally, and I just realized it doesn't really work that way. I have to be content with myself, and that's one thing I probably wasn't. And there's so many things that go in my head right now, and most importantly, I need to focus on just being positive and thinking positive. And so many things have happened this summer. I mean, my sister being sick, she's a lot better now. Me getting, sent to the hospital in the ambulance, and then, getting COVID, finally over COVID now. But I mean, I can always say it's bad luck, but no. I mean, we just gotta move forward, and I just gotta keep that mindset positive, and just keep that road, that straight, narrow road going. And that's what I really wanted to let you guys know. And thank you guys that have been there to support my channel, to support me as a person. D from Fanatic, Lone Wolf Ronin, Jedi Grand Bell, Jose Beltran, Matt Jacobson, Gojira51, Kevin Lambert, Kaiju Pimp Daddy Goodness. There's so many other people. I mean, there's so many people that have been there, and Michelle Omniblast, I hope you get better. We're all praying for you, and we know life is, life sucks, and life is very, very brutal, and we just have to move forward. And I just wanted to thank everyone. Erica B, thank you. Everyone who has just been supportive, thank you very much. And those two other people I couldn't get, a chance to thank. And besides that, guys, I'm going to be back making more content, more live streams. Hopefully nothing else will come up, but we can get the Sci-Fi Society live stream, Volume 8 for Pacific Rim, The Black. We can get that out of the way, and then we can move on to Castlevania, Record of Ragnarok, and then we can start getting back to films. And yeah, I mean, I am pretty excited to just keep moving forward and just doing what I love doing, and doing what I think I'm best at, and that's just being myself, and giving people a voice, my friends, giving them a voice, and giving them the chance to express themselves with content, with entertainment that we all enjoy. So this is Daniel, the Sci-Fi Century, always keeping it raw and real. So I'm out.